Hey you guys, today I'm here to do a Real Housewives of Atlanta season 13 episode 1 review. I ain't done no review in a long time, especially when it comes to Real Housewives, but I was like, I'm going to get back into it. I'm going to get back into my reviews and which way to start by season 13 episode 1. Before we start, I have to do this every start of a season to say I only give my opinion on what's on the show. I don't follow these women. I don't invest my life in these women. I just give my opinion on what's on the show. I try to not to go back from how I felt about certain women seasons prior. I try to give, everybody a clean slate. And it is what it is. So, this episode was called No Justice, No Peace. I did like the episode. It wasn't that much because, we're in quarantine. Everybody's still in the house. We're supposed to be in the house, need to be in the house, all that good stuff. Make sure you are wearing your mask when you go outside. Be aware and stuff like that. Wash your hands, sanitize, all that good stuff. Just be safe. We have to put that out there. But it starts off with the women doing their confessionals on how they feel during quarantine. And, they feel like everybody else. They felt like they were in prison. They felt like they were going crazy. They couldn't make money like the way they were making money. So it affected celebrities. Oh, my hair is irritating me. That little part there. But so anyway, it affected everybody. Like I said, I like the way it's showing how celebrities were affected just as well. What else? They talked about police brutality and stuff like that with the George Floyd situation, Breonna Taylor situation. I'm glad they brought awareness to that. That was cool. What else I was gonna say about that confessional part? That's it. This review is not going to be like a full review. It's just going to be my thoughts and opinions on the first episode. If you want a full review, make sure you check out Ashley Miller Forrest, Rocks, Bondi Blue, Spilling All the Tea, Spill It Boy TV, Scotty by Nature, Jamar 84. Who else? Shit. Giving You the Real Tea, Every Reviews, Really BTV. I'm quite sure L. Teddy is also going to do them. But yeah, check out all the YouTubers that I said that is doing reviews because they do great reviews. Lady Nika and also Brianna Simone is also getting back in. Well, Lady Nika is getting back into the review, and Brianna is going to start doing reviews. So make sure you're checking out Brianna Simone Pettyville. She is going to start doing the reviews for Real Housewives. And I was like, okay, I like that. How another section of YouTube is crossing over and getting into the reviews and giving their opinions and, stuff like that. So that's cool. See, the way I wrote my notes, I talked about each girl and then I said what happened in the show. So Cynthia ended up having she's back in Atlanta. She had been quarantined for 4 months in LA with Mike and the girls and stuff like that. So she was happy to be back home in Atlanta. So she ended up having to get together in her driveway for the girls to come over there, sit, eat, gossip, all that good stuff. I thought that was a really cool idea. I don't know. Look. Being where they from and they had like a hot state or whatever, I was like, all y'all should be having on face shields. Why all y'all don't have on no damn face shields? Even in that protest that they showed them going out, and I think they were in LA with her, Mike, and her daughter was Noelle was out protesting. Mike had on a mask, but Noelle didn't have on no mask. But y'all see they tried to turn that camera. I'm just saying. I was just like, So I was here for Marlo coming with the mask, the thermometer, the tape measures. I was so here for it. I thought it was funny, but I was here for it. I understood. They should have understood too. Cynthia, that being your damn house, y'all should at least all. I don't care. I don't know if y'all was trying to be cute. Y'all couldn't hear yourself in the mic, but this is what happens, and this is what y'all need to be showing on TV. How you could still be out and having your mask on, because y'all telling people to wear their mask and then you don't have it on. It's like, what? Shut up. So, yeah, I was here for Marlo. I was here. They brought up Kenya and saying how, Kenya had been down or whatever. She ain't really been around. She ain't really talked to nobody. So they called Kenya on FaceTime. And I'm like this. If you know somebody haven't really been talking to you guys and really, really not been feeling they self, and you know what they going through, why the hell would you call them on FaceTime? I thought that was like, I was with Kenya with, service bad, hang up, bye, click. Because if you saying y'all haven't talked to her, Candy said she haven't talked to her, she ain't getting along with Marlo, and you call her on FaceTime and say Marlo is there, bitch, bye. Without me cussing my friend out, bye. So that was what it was. We also see Kenya, she's talking to Brandon in the car. She's on her way to the lawyer's office, and she's going through this divorce. I'm not getting all into that, because I like Kenya, but at the same time, you knew what it was. You wanted this husband and this child, and you really didn't. I don't think you really knew Mark, but you wanted to bring another man on the show and show the world that this man loves you and you have a baby. And like I said, you didn't know this man to be bringing him on national TV. You didn't know his intentions. I don't care if y'all say y'all was dating a year prior and he was treating you like goat. Yes, he could have been treating you like goat to make sure that he was solidified for you to be bringing him on the show, so you could feel comfortable enough to bring him on the show. Then you bring him on the show and he does nothing but disrespect you. Girl, I would have been out here having like a divorce party. Who had a divorce party? Was the Phaedra? Somebody had that divorce party. I would have been like that. Like, bitch, how can we have a party and I'm happy this fool is gone out my life because he had showed me his true colors before I got really, really invested. I know I have a baby. That's why I say y'all gotta watch how fast y'all be wanting to have families with these dudes and y'all don't know them. But you gotta think about your baby now, girl. Have a divorce party, get out with him, and it is what it is. I'm not going into her, Candy, and Cynthia sitting down to talk about Mark. Girl, do what your lawyers say. Worry about custody. Worry about divorce. And it is what it is. I'm telling y'all now. Every time they bring up Kenya and her divorce, I'm going to just name it. I'm going to just say Kenya and her divorce. And I'm going to move on. Because I feel like it's going to be repetitive. I feel like it's going to be drawn out. Same old, going to be said. And I don't want to bash this woman. I don't want to bash her when I know she's down or whatever. Because even if she's not down about him, I know she got egg on her face. So I don't want to, bash her for that. You made this bed, you lie in it. That's how I look at it. Candy, I'm going to pass they ass if they talk about this whole block child support situation. I don't know why we're bringing this back up. I don't know why we're using this for a storyline. Riley is grown. Riley is getting ready to go off to college. That's what we need to be focused on. But you trying to take him to court to get back child support, rich ass Candy. I think once the kids get 18, they should be able to sue their parents for child support. And it goes to them because it was always supposed to be for the child, right? Just saying. So I think that the women, I understand, yeah, you did your job. You did what you were supposed to do. You want him to pay for his child, all that good stuff. But that was your choice. You got with him. You laid with him. Everything is not a guarantee. So you just be, I don't know, maybe it's just me as a woman. I'll just keep on pushing and be like, okay, that's just money I don't have. But to go back and I wish I would try to go back and try to get child support for my son that's not by my, my first son's father. I wish I would, now that he's grown, try to go get back child support for him, or even bring up child support about him now that he's grown. You know what I mean? I think that's between the child and the father once they are grown. This whole bashing session about Block, I'm sitting there like, okay, but if he go do interviews, Candy, because y'all not letting him on the show and telling his side, if he do interviews again and start telling your business again, don't get mad. Don't get mad. In a way, I feel like, okay, Riley wants this money back from her daddy for he could pay for college and stuff like that. But how do you expect to get that if you're going to bash him too? Or if you're blatantly saying on national TV, you don't want a relationship with him, but you want his money. If he wasn't giving you his money before, he sure the hell ain't going to give it to you now. I'm just saying. Like, I'm just speaking as a realist. I'm not trying to go against either side, but I don't see, maybe because I have cousins that's real grimy like this, but I do know dudes that be like, bitch, you not finna bash me on national TV and think I'm finna come and give y'all some money. I know dudes are like that. Dudes be like, you not finna get on Facebook and dog me out and then call me for some money for the child when you won't even let me see the child. You don't want the child to be around me. You don't want us to have a relationship. None of that. I think Todd was out of line for even trying to give his opinion on national TV. First of all, this should have been a family. If y'all was going to have this discussion, it shouldn't have been on camera. Because first of all, now you bringing heat between him and Todd. If he see Todd on the street and just sock him in the mouth, I'm just saying. Now, I do feel like Block should have fought for his daughter if he really wanted to see her. Regardless of how Candy was, how messed up she was. You had money, like she said, you ride around in Bentleys and all that kind of stuff. You could have saw your daughter. So that was no excuse. You didn't want to just say, I didn't want to deal with her mama. The girl didn't want to show me no respect and talk to me or treat me like a father. So it was what it was. It happens. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but it happens. Let me hurry up before my phone die. So, after that happened, it is what it is. Let me see. Oh, Kenya's building a new pool now because Mark didn't want a pool. And now, since they're getting a divorce, she's going to get a pool. And I'm like, girl, please. Girl, that was your house. Okay. Cynthia and Mike. Them in a whole wedding situation. I was on Mike's side. That whole conversation. Cynthia irks me. I'll be wanting to like her, but she irks me because she act like a little girl. You a grown ass woman with a grown ass daughter. You irks me to act like a little girl, and you want this wedding for your friends, to show off for your friends, and it's all about who can see it and all. Girl, I was with him. Like, it's not about that. That's why, girl. Didn't your first marriage show you anything? Anything. It's about you and him going to get married, doing your vows before God. Making that promise to God that you guys will be together. That promise to each other. That love for each other, not for everybody else. I don't understand this. I was so here on his side and looking at her like she was a little young ass girl. I was over it. Last but not least, who I want to talk about is Portia, because I thought what Portia was doing was fantastic. When I first seen it, I was like, oh, publicity stunt for these damn celebrities. But I really, really take my hat off to Portia. She ain't always been my favorite through the seasons. But I was really, really going up for her. She probably kept me watching the episode because of what she was doing, what she was trying to accomplish, what the message she was trying to put out there, that we have to fight, we have to have a voice, we have to be careful. I was here for it. Like she said, no justice, no peace. I was here for it. I stand with her on that. I stand with all my peoples that's being injustice with that. I'm not that type of person to say, be quiet. No justice, no peace. Period. That it is what it is. So yeah, shout outs to Portia. She ended up going to jail. They showed that part of her going to jail, being there for 13 hours, her being released. I thought that was really, really cool. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep fighting the fight. We got your back. We support you with that. And all the other stuff that might come along with Portia. I don't know if I'm going to support, but I support you with this one. I support you through and through. What else I want to say? That's it. I think that was it. I didn't care about who wasn't on the show, who gonna be on the show, none of that. I didn't care. I'm just telling y'all now. The new girls, when they come, I'll talk about them. They wasn't on this episode, I don't care. Anyway, y'all tell me what y'all thought about it. Y'all tell me if y'all want me to keep reviewing it or just say whatever. I'm gonna do my Real Housewives of Potomac video. You know, that ain't really my show, but I'll do the video. I also have to do some other videos, and I will talk to you in the next one. Peace.